welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all well. I know it's been a while. You guys, I'm not gonna make any excuses. Yes, I am. I'm going to make excuses, but we'll just do one-liners. Work, I am lazy, I'm not feeling motivated, and one sentence. Periocular dermatitis. As you guys know, in my last video, I made a video addressing kind of like my absence then after a while was because of the dermatitis and eczema I was experiencing around my eyes, and it was really taking a hit at my self-esteem and my functioning just day to day as well. Well, after that I got many more surprises on my face. It's just something that I kept dealing with, and it took a hit on my already low self-esteem, as I've mentioned before. So I thought it'd be suitable and very fitting to do a video talking about the products that I use when I'm dealing with a dermatitis / eczema flare-up, because as you guys know, I love makeup, I love skincare, I love all that kind of stuff, but there are products that I can't use during that time. So these are the products that I always turn to when I'm dealing with these flare-ups that I know won't further irritate my skin. They'll help calm my skin down and just overall will make me feel less crappy. So let's go ahead and talk about these. Okay, the first product won't come to surprise to anybody because I'm pretty sure I've spoken about this product here and on my TikTok. By the way, if you guys don't already follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I'll have my usernames up here. I am way more active on TikTok. I'm not as active, I'm not posting there every day, but I'm way more active on there. So if you want to see my face more often, please go watch me on TikTok. I would appreciate and love the support, but please continue to support me on here because I am feeling a little demotivated. That's why I kind of like stopped, but yeah, I don't want to ramble on. I just want to, you know, go ahead with this video and just thank you guys for watching, even though I've been very spotty with my uploads. But yeah, first product I want to talk about is a product I've mentioned on here before, I've mentioned on TikTok, and that is hypochlorous acid. Now, hypochlorous acid does so many things, and I love it so much. So when I'm dealing with really irritated eczema or dermatitis around my eyes, I can go in with this and it won't further irritate or burn or sting my eyes. I use this throughout. This helps to calm my skin down. It kind of gives me a refresher, helps to refresh, and then kind of adds a bit of hydration as well. I've gone through what this product does, but it does 101 things. Honestly, it does everything. I love it so much. I don't go a day without using this. I put this in a small bottle. I put it in a bottle like this and I take this to work because I work my 12-hour shifts, and I spray this throughout, especially if I'm working night shifts, because if I start to sweat on my face, this helps to not spread bacteria. If I'm feeling too hot, this helps to not spread further bacteria, making me break out or have acne. If I'm feeling a little sensitive, I spray this on my face. Basically, I spray this on my face every opportunity I get at work, at home, basically when I don't have makeup on. I don't find myself putting this on top of makeup because I don't know how it would react to that. I don't think it would remove it, but I feel like it would leave the speckles of the mist on my face, which I don't personally want. So I honestly find that when I'm dealing with a lot of itchiness and that raw feeling on my face, this helps honestly to calm it down. If I'm really feeling really itchy and flaky and like red and irritated, this honestly helps. It's just amazing. I use this all the time. As I mentioned before, on the back it says it is a purifying daily spray, refreshes all skin, especially acne and eczema prone. And star ingredient hypochlorous acid helps defend your skin against odor-causing bacteria, redness covered by dryness, has no alcohol, parabens, fragrances, gluten, dye, or oil. And it can be used for a bunch of stuff. I find I even use this when I'm done dermaplaning my face because it's post-procedural. So if I do a really heavy mask or something that's very heavy, or some kind of treatment that's really heavy on my skin, I use this then as well. So I love this in general, but especially when I'm dealing with my eczema, my dermatitis, I find myself turning to this way more often. If you're interested in this, I will link to my Amazon storefront where you can get this, but I love this. This holy grail. I'll never be without it. I literally bought a big bottle of it that I showed in my last video, which I keep refilling into this, but I love it so much. Next is another product I have spoken about many times, so a lot of these are probably repeated, but I feel like since I'm dedicating this video to my eczema and dermatitis, I need to speak about these and give these products love. Next is the Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser. Now I use this every day if I'm wearing makeup to wash off my makeup. In addition to that, this is also really good if I'm dealing with my dermatitis or eczema because it doesn't further irritate my skin. Now when I have a lot of eczema or irritation on my face, I don't wear makeup. At least I try not to, because my skin feels like it's burning. It feels very irritated, so putting makeup on top just makes it look worse, even though I wish it wouldn't. it's very hard to have makeup on when I have like an eczema flare-up, a dermatitis flare-up, my like periocular dermatitis. It does not look good with makeup on top. I look scaly, I look dry, it makes me look weird. I just try to avoid makeup. I will literally put a hat on to cover up my face or something if I have to be out of the house. But when I use this, my skin, I feel like I'm getting the refresh that my skin needs to like wash everything off. But this doesn't further irritate. This is especially formulated for sensitive skin, so it doesn't tend to irritate my skin. This says it's sensitive skin formula, gentle, effective in removing dirt, oil, and makeup without drying the skin, and it's free of everything: sulfate, benitin, soap. Leave skin feeling soft and clean. This also doesn't make my skin feel super tight and like squeaky clean, where you feel like your face is like dry and like tight feeling. So I love this. In addition to that, I also have the Vanicream moisturizing cream. This is amazing. These two products work so beautifully together. I always keep these products stocked. This product you won't need to buy a lot of because this is a big boy tub. It literally is 1 pound, and I have about that much. I don't know if you can see in there. It is like up to here. Yeah, I use this just about everywhere. When I am having a flare-up, I use this under my eyes. There are days when my eyes tend to be more dry, or I feel a flare-up starting to pop up. I will start by lathering this on my face like a face mask, and I just let my skin naturally absorb all of it so that there's no white cast on my face. In general, this is a amazing eye cream. I find that if you have this, you don't need to buy yourself a separate eye cream and a separate face cream. I am someone who used to literally buy a face cream and eye cream, like I used to buy separate, but I feel like this is so good under my eyes. It does not irritate because of its very good like sensitive like formula that my under eyes love it. And under concealer, this looks so beautiful too. So I love this all on my face as well. But yeah, it is amazing. It's made without common chemical irritants. It's easy to spread because it quickly is, and because it's not that greasy, but it is so gentle and it honestly feels so calming on the skin. It's quickly absorbed, non-comedogenic, gentle and effective, and yeah, it's amazing. I love this so much. Has like not a lot of ingredients in it, and I swear by this. This has never irritated my skin. I just love this for under my eyes, on my face. Like I love it so much. I even put this in a little bottle and I apply it to my hands if they're feeling like I'm getting a flare up on my hands, or I'm getting a rash, or like itchiness from hives or allergies. I will put this on my body as well. So I love this. We'll always continue to buy it. I don't think I'll ever run out anytime soon, but yeah, these two are a match made in heaven. So check them out if you haven't already. Okay, next I would say this product is one of the newer ones to me, but I've used this long enough to give, I think, a review on it. This is something I stumbled upon randomly at Walmart, and I'm so glad I got this. So this is the Excuse My Frank Calming Emulsion. This has 18 ingredients. Now this had different formulations, but I got the one that was calming because I was dealing with dermatitis, like active eczema and dermatitis when I bought this, and I wanted to see how it would work. So this has a few ingredients in it, like glycerin, centella. It has like all of these ingredients that I did my research on and found that it is really good when you're dealing with extreme sensitivity like eczema or dermatitis. And I love this so much. Like not only does this calm, but this helps to firm, it helps to hydrate, it helps to soften my skin, because after I have a dermatitis flare up, my skin feels really flaky and really like crusty even after. So I find stuff like this kind of renews and rejuvenates that. So I use this throughout as well. I really like this. It has like milky toner vibes, but it is not a toner. I can show you guys what it looks like though. So that's how it looks, if you can see. And then I put this on. I put this right over my toners. And yeah, I just love it so much. It's super calming. I feel super hydrated with this. It doesn't irritate my skin. Doesn't have any like fragrances, which if you are feeling extra sensitive, as much as I love like products that smell nice, do not use products that have fragrance in them if you already have some form of irritation, because that is going to irritate you further and your skin is not going to like it. So try and stay away from fragranced products. Okay, next product is something I bought, like randomly stumbled upon it when I was at the pharmacy waiting to pick up my prescription. I stumbled upon this. This is called the Glexol Base Moisturizing Cream. This is accepted by the Eczema Society, so when I saw that stamp of approval, I'm like, this is gonna be great. So it says it is non-medicated cream, especially formulated to help relieve dry and chapped rough skin. So you can use this on your hands or on your face or on your body. This product, you guys, when I have post eczema skin, this helps to clear it and kind of speed up the healing process. I don't know what's in here, but it is phenomenal. I think these two honestly are so amazing. I think once I started using this, I kind of forgot all about this. This feels so good on the face. This I feel like I like to use more under my eyes. This is amazing. I use this so often. I even got my mom one of these, and my mom is someone who's someone who deals with really sensitive skin as well, and she loves this. This has absolutely zero fragrance. It's amazing. I feel like this helped to get rid of the itchiness I had, because when I'm getting the eczema, I'm very itchy, and okay, I'm human, okay, I itch it. I like start picking at my skin. This helps to kind of relieve the itchiness. It helps to calm down the itchiness, and I feel like my skin just repairs so much faster when I incorporate this. So I honestly tend to use this every single day, but when I feel like a flare-up is coming on, I start to use this like crazy, and I feel like it speeds up the healing process or even helps the flare-up to not happen at all. So this is amazing. I got it for super cheap, like 10 bucks, under 10 bucks at Walmart's pharmacy. It is incredible. I don't know where this has been my whole life. I don't know why I've never stumbled upon it. I don't know why I don't hear anyone talking about this, but this is amazing. Honestly, life-changing. I love this so much. Like, I think once I started using this, I was like, I'm never using another face cream ever again. Like, it is so good. I honestly look at all my other face creams and I'm like, you're not trying hard enough. So yeah, honestly, and this wears still beautifully under makeup if you're someone who's interested in like continuing to incorporate this, even if you don't have skincare concerns, which if you don't, what's it like to be God's favorite? I don't know. But if you don't have skincare concerns, this still works really beautifully if you're just someone who deals with sensitive skin, or you just want a really good moisturizer that has good ingredients, good for you ingredients, that is super inexpensive, but super effective. Definitely check this out. I love it so much. Okay, the next part I'm going to talk about is something that I feel like is a little bit might be controversial, because I've gotten myself in a loophole of having my For You page on TikTok be about TSW, which is topical steroid withdrawal. So when I first showed my doctor that I had dermatitis and I took these photos, because obviously when I'd sit in front of the doctor, my dermatitis wouldn't be as bad, it's the way it always is. And I took photos, and then there's a time when I did have really active dermatitis flare up and I went to the doctor. He prescribed me this. Now, when I saw online from people dealing with TSW, topical steroid withdrawal, was that steroids are something that I should stay away from. Now, I was really scared because ultimately I feel like our healthcare system, doctors, not that I'm speaking down on doctors, they are going to prescribe you steroids. And I don't think doctors are that well versed on TSW because it is not something dermatologists speak about nearly enough. And TSW is very real. I've seen a lot of creators that have suffered with it and are continuing to suffer with it, and it is not a short process. There's some people I know from TikTok that have had it for years and their skin has not healed. Some creators, I know there's a creator that I watched, Jenna, who went all the way to Thailand to get a cap treatment to help with her TSW. So it honestly is a life-altering experience, and I am deathly scared of having a flare-up like on my wedding day or getting TSW. So I was always worried about getting steroids. So when I was prescribed this, I literally, the first thing I asked the doctor was, is this a steroid? He told me no. So I did my research. Topic is not a steroid. I am so sparing with how I use this because I am scared of getting TSW. Now, while this is not a steroid, I am still scared of getting any kind of withdrawal from any kind of topical products. But I have to admit that this is one of the products that actually heals my flare-ups. When I get them, it takes very long for them to go away on their own. My body's natural immune system is not very quick. It is not very good. So it takes me very long to get over things, even things like a common cold. My body does not repair or bring itself, like basically heal itself as quickly as maybe a normal body would. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. It's just the way my body is. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm blessed for the health I do have. But yeah, my immune system is very weak. So I was really scared to use this, but there are times that I really do have to use it because of how my face looks and how uncomfortable I am. Now, I am still worried every time I use this that I'm going to develop TSW. This isn't a steroid. It's basically just a topical ointment you're supposed to use. But the thing is, when you have very active dermatitis or eczema, this does burn a little bit when you put it on. And I get all of my flare-ups usually here and like my eyelids. So it's like an area where the skin is already so thin So it has a tendency to burn when I apply this, which scares the hell out of me. Like, honestly, actually scares me, because I'm like, what if my body starts relying on this? So I use this sparingly. I don't use it every day. I use it when I have very active, very bad flare-ups, because I don't want to get TSW. And I know this isn't a steroid, but I don't know, you guys, I'm just scared. If you've never seen what TSW look like, go look at it on TikTok and you will be scared. Like, it actually scares the heck out of me. So this does have like side effects of like thinning the skin. That's why I'm very sparing with how I use it. I don't want my skin to develop a natural like reliability or like always want me to use this, because then my skin is going to start thinning out, and I'm just trying to basically strengthen my skincare, strengthen my skin barrier without my skin having to rely on this. But for now, I unfortunately do have to turn to this time and time again. But yeah, I'm scared, you guys. So I'm not recommending this. Obviously, listen to your doctor. I didn't go to medical school. I know at the end of the day, doctors know best, but there's some stuff that I think the pharmaceutical company just has a lot of power, and they're just trying to push out more meds. So yeah, I'm not saying this against any doctors. Obviously, doctors know more than me, but yeah. Do with this information what you will. Do your own research. I know Google isn't really a healthier thing to use, or use TikTok for your medical advice. I'm not telling you to do that. But I would say get second opinions in terms of everything medical related. Don't always go with one opinion. So that's just my personal opinion. Okay, lastly is the newest product to my little system I have here, products I turn to. I love this and I wish I discovered it sooner, because this helped so much. So when I'm dealing with a flare-up, how many times did I say flare-up or eczema in this video, honestly? I don't even want to know. When I'm dealing with an active flare-up, these help me so much. Or if I feel one coming on, I still go ahead and use these. So these are the XP Care Steam Eye Masks. These are amazing. So these are good for a bunch of stuff. It says it helps relieve tired eyes. It helps for jet lag, insomnia, eye wrinkles, migraines, dark circles. It is just amazing. So these are just individually packed. Can I open this? Individually packed little eye masks. Okay, I've opened this box. Why is it like this? And you basically take it out, and it is like, it looks like a disposable eye mask, but this heats and it is warm for 30 minutes. Honestly, I feel like it's more than 30 minutes, but what I'll do is I'll apply either this or the Vanicream, and I will put this on after it's kind of absorbed a little bit, and my eyes, the pain, the sensitivity, the swelling goes down so much. The way that this helps with the pain, the itchiness, the irritation, I don't know what science is behind it, but it helps, honestly. I feel like this helps a lot with my dryness. I got LASIK eye surgery 6 years ago, and even prior to that, I had very dry eyes. But after I got LASIK eye surgery, my eyes have been drier. So this even helps with that because of the natural oil glands we have in our eyes. I feel like this helps promote like natural oil production in my eyes as well. I just love this. I think this is incredible. I don't know where this was my whole life. I don't even know they made stuff like this. I love it though. This is so good, and my eyes literally love this. It makes me feel so good. I've worn this to bed, and the nice thing is this doesn't stay hot for hours, so it's not like a safety risk. I just love it. I love these so much. If I'm having a migraine, I even put these on, especially if I feel like a migraine right here. These are amazing, life-changing, and I don't know where they've been my whole life. Truly amazing. I bought a box of these, a 32 pack from Amazon. I will list these again in the description box, and I can put them on my storefront. I'm pretty sure they're there. Maybe I should create an like eczema dermatitis list. These are honestly life-changing. I don't know where these have been my whole life, but I loved it so much. If I ever go sit on a plane for a long-haul flight, you best believe I'm taking a bunch of these, because these are so good. Okay, my beautiful friends, that was everything for this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long, but I wanted to come on here and kind of give you guys a laydown of all the products I use when I'm dealing with my flare-ups. If you are someone who deals with eczema or dermatitis or anything like this, I want to send you a hug, because it is so hard and it is so debilitating for your mental health. Because when I have these flare-ups, I am in a very dark place, you guys. I can't even describe. I think if you're not someone that experiences this, you won't understand how big of a hit it takes on your self-esteem and your mood and how you feel, because I don't think I could ever come and be on camera when I'm dealing with a flare-up like that. It is so bad. I am not in a good place at all. So yeah, I just try and kind of stick to these products even when I'm not dealing with the flare-up, because sometimes I feel like just having a weakened or damaged skincare barrier will promote or basically accelerate a flare-up to happen. So I've been trying to use products and be more mindful of products that are not as fragranced anymore. With some stuff it's a little harder to do, but I am trying to basically use what I have and then trying to phase out products that are just better for me long term. And this comes with like makeup and skincare. I'm trying to use more sensitive skin based stuff. It's very hard with makeup because you guys know I'm a makeup fanatic, but I'm trying to phase out stuff. I'm trying to see what my skin likes and doesn't like, so I'm trying to be more mindful in that way. But eczema is just something that has no cure, unfortunately, and if you're someone who deals with it, I am very, very sorry, and I hope you are taking care of yourself. And please be kind to yourself, especially when you're dealing with an active flare-up, because you can't control it. Unfortunately, it's literally like nothing. Sometimes I feel like it's a weakened immune system. Like I haven't been sleeping enough, I haven't been drinking enough water. I feel like a flare-up came because of that. And then sometimes I could be in the best phase of my life in terms of health, in terms of going to the gym, in terms of exercising, in terms of eating right, and I still get a flare-up. So I don't know. I really don't know. Sometimes it just happens, which is unfortunate, but I try and like remind myself that it's temporary. And yeah, my biggest fear, honestly, like I've mentioned before, is having a flare-up on my wedding day, because I cannot do anything. I cannot cover it with makeup. There's not really anything I can do, so that scares the hell out of me. And I know it is very irrational fear, but it is a fear I have. So I always prayed that it's not something I have to deal with. And if you are someone who's dealing with it, I'm so sorry and I want to send you a hug, but please try and use products that are better for your skin. Try and be kind to yourself during then, because I know it's really hard to go through. And yeah, that's all I wanted to really say. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to film more for you guys. Please continue supporting my YouTube channel, you guys. A lot of me not filming is because how discouraged I've been. I'm trying to be more inspired and trying to push myself, but I'm a baby, okay? When I'm sad, it's really hard to pull myself out of this funk, so please excuse that. But I'm hoping to film more for you guys, and I hope you guys still like watching me. Please be sure to like, please be sure to share this video. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching as always. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!